Whether you think Gordon Ryan's better than Nicky Rod or not, I do believe that this is still going to be an entertaining match. Woo! What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Kevin Hoop Show. We are talking about some breaking news right now. Before we get to that, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, the breaking news, it's going to be a little different. It's not the UFC, but we're talking grappling. We are talking in specific jiu-jitsu. Gordon Ryan versus Felipe Pena is canceled. At least half of the party is canceled. Gordon Ryan has backed out. Now, I think it was due to an illness or some sickness. I know during the videos leading up to this, he had something on his shin. Whether it was a staph infection or who knows what. Either way, he's out. And Nicky Rodriguez, aka Nicky Rod, aka Natty Nicky, is back in. And well, not necessarily back in, but he's in against Felipe Pena. And honestly, I think it's going to be a good one. For those of you guys that haven't watched the UFC Invitational, it was a pretty exciting one, to be honest. Gordon Ryan actually went up against Nicky Rod for the second time. They faced one other time in ADCC of 2022, and Gordon Ryan ended up submitting him via heel hook in about like the first minute and 50 seconds of the match. So it was 1-0 going into that, and then the UFC Invitational happened. And it was pretty entertaining, as you could say, for the most part. I mean, there was a little bit of back and forth, but for the most part, it was Nicky Rodriguez on top and Gordon Ryan trying to get a sweep or something. Honestly, I shouldn't have said unentertaining. It was more or less like it was a slow match, I guess you could say. It was real slow, and there was some exciting points. Apparently, Nicky Rod said he heard his ankle, or Gordon Ryan's ankle pop, but honestly, who knows? Either way, in the EBI rule set afterwards, in the overtime, it ended up happening that Nicky Rod got Gordon Ryan into the rear naked choke, but the time went out and he did not submit him. So it ended up going to Gordon Ryan on decision. Whether you think Gordon Ryan's better than Nicky Rod or not, I do believe that this is still going to be an entertaining match. Also, just to see where Nicky Rod is, because he only has faced Gordon Ryan outside of ADCC 2022. So I think it's good to see where he stacks up against everybody else in the top 10 of his division. Hats off for Nicky Rod to stepping up. On Felipe Pena's side, for those of you that don't know, this actually might affect him a little bit. We've seen B team guys go over to Atos and train with Andre Galvao and Felipe Pena. Andre Galvao being Felipe Pena's coach for this fight. Now, for those of you that don't know, Andre Galvao and Felipe Pena used to have a little big rivalry between each other where they didn't even talk at all after competition or anything. Both have won matches against each other, so there's already a lot of kind of tension between them, but they all, shook hands and said, we're all good. We're going to try and defeat Gordon Ryan. And look at this. He's not even facing Gordon Ryan. He's facing the guys that he was training with to also try and beat Gordon Ryan, aka being Craig Jones. I don't know if he trained with Nicky Rod at all, but either way, they've had some B team training. Now, whether that was all for the Danaher kind of technique or whether it was just using the B team technique, I think it's going to be interesting to see if Felipe Pena actually got any of B team's kind of technique or kind of go-tos when it comes to, the body lock or some sort of triangle finishes, or just regular guard passes. Now, talking about Gordon Ryan, come on now. I cannot believe that he is out. Honestly, I really thought he was going to be having a very good camp going into this. His stomach issues were good. His grappling has always been looking good, obviously, but coming off an ADCC championship in 2 divisions, not only in one division and a super fight, I think is really big, and just, moving his game a lot since he's fought Felipe Pena the last time, which he got the win in. Whether Felipe Pena was, good in the head or not, I just really am upset that Gordon Ryan had to back out, and I understand it was due to a sickness. Now, I don't know what the sickness was. We haven't heard anything from Gordon Ryan camp side, but he also has talked all of this shit leading up into this fight. He's talked all of it. He's talked so much shit, especially regarding Felipe Pena's training camp and just his work ethic in general, and just how he's going to dominate this guy, how he's going to pay for his Calvo Motorsports new Viper, how he's already literally paid for his whole entire sauna day Ryan in his in his backyard. Like, it's crazy how much trash talk Gordon Ryan has talked, and now he's backed out. So I think if anything, Felipe Pena is gonna be thinking very good if they do have another match, which I'm assuming they will. But I think it's crazy that Gordon Ryan has backed out, and the day before, 2 days before, leading up to the weekend. It's really got me surprised, honestly. So let me know in the comments if you guys are fucking surprised, because my jaw is dropped right when I saw that. I got home from work, got home from the gym, and pulled up Instagram at 10 o'clock, and it's fucking Nicky Rod's in, Gordon Ryan's out. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But let me know in the comments what those were, because honestly, I'm going to be wondering. I'm probably going to be at work or something. So, I look at YouTube real quick to update me on what my comments are saying. So let me know. Update me, folks. Come on. I need you here. If you guys aren't tuning in on Saturday, I need you to tune in on Saturday to watch this with us. We got me and my editor, Steven. We're going to be watching this grappling event as well as the UFC event. So tune in on Saturday at 7 to 8 o'clock. We're going to be going live once again. Have a great day, and don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new here, and have a great fucking day.